The stars don't answer when they fade. Who will hear the prayers we made? Shadows in the sand, they fall, they scatter. Hold my hand, does it even matter? We're only echoes. Only midnight breathing, air tastes strange. Moon hangs crooked, something changed. Streets all empty, but it watches back. Shadows lean in, tilt, then snap. Eyes in windows blink and fade. Name on the wind, softly fade. Witching hour, I come alive. Static in my spine, the phantom drive. Every quiet corner starts to crawl. If you hear me calling, don't you answer at all. Clock stuck laughing, hands both 12. Smoke draws shapes by itself. Candles bent flame toward my face. Whirlwind heartbeat out of place. Witching hour, I come alive. Static in my spine, the phantom drive. Every quiet corner starts to crawl. If you hear me calling, don't you answer at all. Oh, oh. Whispers of the sea, they call, they call. Footsteps fading, rise and fall in the sky. The colors crawl. Echoes of the tide pull me in, pull me wide. I can't hide. I can't hide. Shadows stretch, the light bends slow. Fingers trace where the winds won't go. A quiet place where silence grows. Echoes of the tide pull me in, pull me wide. I can't hide. I can't hide. The waves break, they heal, they take every breath a threat to wake. Tension hums before it shakes. Echoes of the tide pull me in, pull me wide. I can't hide. I can't hide. answering waves, a trance unfolds, the past dissolves, the future molds. We are the static, the hum, the fire, dancing on wires of our desire. In the shadows here, the wind's cold whisper, a tale unclear. Each step I take, the ground's a tear. That doesn't forgive, I ask the stars, what does it give? This life, this ache, this will to live. In the desert side, a serpent melody that won't comply, echoes of sorrow that never die. Unresolved, the night won't rest, a note weeps slow, its aching chest, leather scales, the heart's confessed. Whisper of the sands, it pulls me down. It stays, it hums, a thread that unravels where it comes from. Whispers crawl, a shadowed hum, a pulse that breaks but never runs. Round and round, the spiral turns, the fire flickers, the silence burns. One note calling, it never lies. Obsessed, possessed, hypnotized. Step closer, the ground might break. Fingers on glass, the tension aches. Chromatic steps, they climb, they slide. A staircase leading where truths go to hide. Minor whispers, major cries. Switching colors behind closed eyes. A keyless door, a shifting frame. Nothing certain, yet all the same. Round and round, the spiral turns, the fire flickers, the silence lends, thrown a cry, it never lies. Obsessed, possessed, hypnotized. One note fades, or does it remain a haunting echo inside my brain? A spiral tightens, the world grows thin. Where it ends, I can't begin. Whispers in the echoing void. Shadows stretch where dreams are destroyed. Flickering neon bleeds through the cracks. The future's here, but it's turning its back. Neon shadows crawling, grown concrete walls here at all pulses rising, we can't stop. Neon shadows, they enthrall. Broken glass crunches underfoot. Drones hum low like they never could. Primal beast in a primal right. We burn our minds in the heart of night. Flesh and steel, blurred in the haze. Eyes like mirrors, lost in the maze. One note rings, it never fades in my mind. It loops and stays, a single thread pulling me apart. Obsessed, I can't let go. One sound, it owns my soul. It's a single note, a single note, taking control. A step too high, a step too low. Chromatic whisper, shadows grow. It's haunting me, it won't let go. Obsessed, I can't let go. One sound, it owns my soul. It's a single note, a single note, taking control. Major falls, minor heights, keyless drifting, shifting tides. Where am I? Where do I go? A mapless song I'll never know. Obsessed, I can't let go. One sound, it owns my soul. It's a single note, a single note, taking control. Feel the ground, it's shaking low, where the shadows twist and grow. Electric whispers down my spine. Rumble the night, feel the crush. Low and thunder, deep as hush. Rumble, rumble, don't you stop. Pressure climbing till we pop. breaks through every pore. Can't escape this velvet roar. Can't escape this velvet roar. Can't escape this velvet roar. Baseline screaming, acid tight. Squelch erupts, cannot hide. Void consumes, recursive slides. Squelch of the void, tearing through sound. Monophonic rage. A heavy silence hard to bear. A love song played with no one there. Just echoes of a silent prayer. Oh, the sands of time, they slip away so fast, leaving shadows long, a future built on past. Can we ever truly know how long our love will last? Or is it just a dream, a fleeting desert blast? Squelch the void, feel it rise, pumping bass, no disguise. A melodic line, a driving force, cutting through with brutal course. Metallic tones, slicing air, pyramid ducking, no repair. Monophonic lead, sharp and clear. In the acid haze, draw near. Frequency cuts, a jagged edge, distorted echoes break the pledge. Through the void, the sound will bleed, the squelch, the only need. Squelch the void, feel it rise, pumping bass, no disguise. Melodic line, a driving force, cutting through with brutal course. Acid rain, the final breath, squelching sound, dance with death. In the void, no one survives. Feel the squelch, alive, alive. Mechanical pulse, can't feel the thrum. Distorted 909, beats go numb. Robotic rhythm, where's it from? Mechanical pulse, can't outrun. Break synthetic, lungs of chrome. Every corner, this ain't home. Echo chambers, voices drone. Static whispers, left alone. Sparks fly, circuits fry. Clocks rewind, yet time won't lie. Overdrive and thoughts, gears collide. Negative space where I confide. Mechanical pulse, can't feel the thrum. Distorted 909, beats go numb. Robotic rhythm, where's it from? Mechanical pulse, can't outrun. Cogs in my mind, spinning counterclockwise. Rust on my tongue, metal taste in my lies. Breath steams cold, pistons for a heart. Every thought clanks a machine-made art. Mechanical symphony, gears in the night. Every spark a rhythm, every click a fight. Mechanical symphony, no soul to ignite. Just circuits and shadows, chasing the light. Binary dreams, ones and zeros screaming. Pulse in my veins, hydraulic scheming. Overdriven thoughts, pressure in the lines. Clockwork precision, I tick through the times. Negative space, silence cuts deep. Hollow like a factory where ghosts don't sleep. Echoes of the hammers drilling through my core. A robot in a loop, begging for more. Mechanical symphony, gears in the night. Every spark a rhythm, every click a fight. Mechanical symphony, no soul to ignite. Just circuits and shadows, chasing the light. Smoke in the rafters, ash on our tongues. Salt on the threshold, all torches hung. Circle of obsidian, chalk lines, trembling hands. Veins marked in vermilion, old names in the sand. Bones rattle in baskets, teeth tied with twine. Hourglass cracking, spilling out time. Call of the hidden, blood in the rhythm. Rise in the pit of the earth, we sway. Flame on the altar, world starts to falter. Obsidian circle, take us away. Blindfold and feather, oil on the brow. Candles lean sideways, wax dripping down. Tongues twist in unison, strange sacred sound. Feet striking patterns, pounding the ground. Name by name, breath by breath, we trade our fear for somebody else's death. Closer, closer. The veil grows thin. The veil grows thin. The veil grows thin. The veil grows thin. Static skies and broken wires, a pixel dream that never tires. Falling through a neon maze, my mind's a loop, a fractured haze. Every click, every hiss feels like a digital kiss. Pixelated heart, tearing apart, glitch by glitch we fall. A love encoded small. Pixelated heart, tearing apart. Can we reboot at all? but I still see you in the lights. Big crush whispers in the air, lo-fi shadows everywhere. Degraded love we used to know, a memory and vertigo. Pixelated heart tearing apart, glitch by glitch we fall. A love encoded small. Pixelated heart tearing apart. Can we reboot it all? Shadow falls across the moon. The night hums low, an endless tune. A single star burns through the haze, lost in this labyrinth of day. Every step a question why, every breath an aching sigh. Obsidian sky, obsidian sky. Why do you whisper? Why do you cry? Obsidian sky, your secrets lie in the silence where dreams go to die. The sand shifts under weary feet. The echoes twist, they won't repeat. A melody sharp, it cuts, it weaves through hollow winds and dying leaves. Notes collide, they never rest. Dissonance beating in my chest. A single thread, a string, a line, it pulls me close. It won't define me. Obsidian sky, obsidian sky. Why do you whisper? Why do you cry? Obsidian sky, your secrets lie in the silence where dreams go to die. Mm-hmm. the corners, stack crates, lean like they might fall. You lean back against corrugated armor. Your breath draws circles on the wall. Rest on the ceiling, forklift sleeping, names etched in dust. Sodium glow on pallets and pillars, I taste iron. Every time we touch, shadows dancing in the warehouse, bodies flicker in the half-light, slow motion in the airflow. We keep moving till the dawn bites. Shadows dancing in the warehouse, I forget the outside world. Heartbeat on the cold ground, watch our edges blur and swirl. Yellow tape, twist and crack the dark. Half a step, but not quite there. A crooked ladder in the air. Fractured frequency, breaking free. Bend the rules, bend the key. Quarter tones that sting like bees. Fractured frequency, breaking free. Chords collide like shattered glass. A dissonance that doesn't pass. Every hit's a jagged line. Time itself falls out of time. Tuning forks won't find this place. Harmony's a crooked face. Fractured frequency, breaking free. Bend the rules, bend the key. Quarter tones that sting like bees. Fractured frequency, breaking free. Stabbing chords like flashing lights.